Hello everyone, my name is Rob, and this video is in response to RagingRejectTV. He made a video entitled Supporting Video Game Piracy where he listed a bunch of points about video game piracy, how he supports it, particularly because he's poor and broke, and thinks that with the same mentality I used to think with when I used to pirate video games, when I used to pirate movies and music. I never got caught, only with the music. Let me explain. Back in 2010, my parents were going to the Philippines, and I decided to give my parents a gift of, they got a MP3 player. I told my stepdad, I said, hey, I'll download this music for you for free, and you'll have all this music on your MP3 player. I'm ashamed about it because 2 weeks later, excuse me, we get a letter, a DMCA letter from Big City Entertainment, basically the guys that hold the copyright licenses for the band Creed. These are guys that are record companies, and these are their lawyers. They typed this up, and they said, "We have Big City Recordings found out that you downloaded these 12 tracks during one download, and this is the whole album from Creed. Blah blah blah. Uh, please stop doing this, or else if you keep on considering, it was Wind Up Recordings, there's Wind Up Entertainment, I don't know. If you keep downloading our music or downloading this stuff, we will put you in court of law and sue you for X amount of dollars. This is our first offense." And then Verizon sent us a letter and said, "Hey, you keep doing this crap, we'll cut your service off." And I never done it again. I vowed to myself that day I'd never do it again. And from since then, I haven't done it much. To tell you the truth, the last thing I've downloaded on my computer that was for free, that was pirated, that I haven't gotten caught for yet, Super Nintendo Entertainment System emulators and ROMs, so I can play them on my phone. Now, I'm going to tell you why piracy is a bad thing. It's not theft. I'm not going to treat it like theft. It's copyright infringement. I'll explain how it hurts people who make the content. Let's say this. You work at a job, and at your job you make mufflers. Or no, you attach mufflers for $1,200. A guy comes in, asks for you to put on new mufflers because it's been making rattling noises and blah blah blah. He lists off the issues and says that he wants it all done for free. You, as the mechanic, would not allow that to happen because you make money based off of this. Then here comes a few weeks down the road, because the demand of something like that to be free, that same guy goes to you, asks, for a muffler job. This time it's like a few months down the road. And he tells you, "I want a muffler job done because it keeps on making this rattling noise, blah, blah, blah. I want it done for free." You decline him again, and he goes, "Hey, I can get it done for free at this place. At John Boy's Mufflers and Tires. And they do their things for free as long as your auto insurance can pay for it." Now, At this point, the person that makes the mufflers is hurt. Why? He's not getting paid. At this point, you're not making any money. All your business as a mechanic, it could be rejects mufflers, and it would be like, we charge $1,200 and we put the parts on good. Not like the guys that do it for free, they just put it on and mostly try to attach it to your forehead. Now, when you think of it, you're now losing business. Your money starts to get tight. You start finding out that you can't make that money, the same amount of money that you did weeks and months ago, days ago. Your last paycheck wasn't even a penny. It was change for a penny. Even the government didn't tax that shit, and they just said, hey, we can't do it. See, when this happens, now you understand that it hurts you the most. But think of it like this. When you pirate video games, it's like stealing mufflers. No, it's like stealing an audience away from your company. You know? It's like someone went to you and told you, "Oh, that's okay. I can buy it for free. I can get it done for free at this place." Because then your business is in dire shape of trying to recreate itself. And you know the problem with video game piracy and piracy in general? You know why everything looks like shit on TV? Why a majority of the stuff isn't original? For crying out loud, we had like a few movies in 2011 that were basically remakes of the same, like out of a book or an adaptation of a book or an adaptation of a movie, a musical that sucks ass or whatever, and everything was all done beforehand. That's the problem. Video game piracy and piracy in general has stopped the flow of creation of entertainment, mainstream entertainment. I'm talking about things like movies, TV shows, video games, board games. Um, the DVD market's gonna collapse. Fucking everything's gonna collapse. Your TV shows are gonna suck more because you fucking took your time and said, "I'm gonna pirate this DVD because this one has all the episodes I want to watch," or "I'm gonna pirate, video games because this is a game I want to play." What you've done and what you told people in that video that I can't support other people's work. Shame on you. Shame on you. You're telling me if I was a video game consumer or a video game maker, let's say I make the Pirates of the Caribbean video game. I don't know. How this. Say that I'm Ubisoft, the makers of Assassin's Creed, the hottest selling game out there on the market today at this very point in time. So you're telling me the people at Ubisoft are not going to be, feeling this? They are. By technicality, you are stealing from their pockets. You are taking their property, their intellectual property, and putting it on the internet for free. Now, if it's not a demo that they made specifically for Assassin's Creed 3, but instead it's a whole game that they can't make profit off of, you're fucked. You just fucked yourself. Because like you just fucked the company that made that video game. You just gave them a big fat middle finger up there and said, "Hey, I don't support you." You see, you basically taken everything that people worked so hard to make and just fucking gave them the finger and said, "I can just get it for free." Well, a lot of developers are not going to stand down for that. They're not going to lay down for that type of shenanigans. Like it's bad enough that we have people like you saying that, oh, I'm not going to support this game or that game because they already make money. They don't need my money. They already have enough. If you can name like 10 developers, game developers, as in people who actually build the engines, and I'm not talking about big names like John Carmack and John Romero, or the guys that created Halo, or the guys that created Call of Duty, or the guys that created Blizzard, or the CEO of Blizzard, or the CEO of any company. Just talking about developers, small time developers. I'm talking about people from Team Ninja, people from Tecmo, people from, I don't know, Rockstar, the small guys. I'm not talking about your motion capture suits. I'm not talking about anything else. Just give me names of developers, names of the developers that you think wouldn't be affected by this. But I'm telling you this right now. You think that you're broke? You're putting the people in these entertainment companies broke. The people that make these entertainments available broke. It doesn't mean it's not a means to an end. You're taking. I'm gonna cover up my details for a little bit. You're taking money out of their Visa account or their bank account with Bank of America or whatever bank they're going with. You're taking money out of their wallets. You're making it hard for them to pay for their own cell phone, let alone the house that they're living in. You take away everything that's good to them when you pirate video games, when you pirate movies. I'm telling you right now, when you do stuff like this, and then you start complaining about DLC, this ain't about DLC. Because honestly, if you like the video game so much, you don't have to have the DLC. You can just buy the game and have the same experience as everyone else. You know, not everyone has a Call of Duty 4 expansion pack or expansion module for the maps for multiplayer or you know all the stuff that you would get for the Game of the Year edition. I know there's some people out there that play Batman Arkham Asylum and don't have the Joker's challenges. That's fine. They don't want to buy it. That is fine. It's perfectly fine with everyone. You don't need the Pirate Bay. You don't need any of it. Period. Because if you really support entertainment for what it is, you would support it then with your money. You would support it now with your money. There's no ways around it. Like I said, my analogy about the people that, like your business, say that you were a mechanic and you just install mufflers for a good amount of money, and you have someone else who installs mufflers for free, don't you think that's going to take away business from you? It's like the hostess thing, right? Just like hostess. When you have competition, people aren't going to keep baking for you. Especially when the competition is much smarter with their advertisement and how cheap their product is. Like little Debbie cakes are still fucking $2 a box. And Hostess just basically ran out of money and they went bankrupt. Like I said, you clearly don't understand where the piracy thing actually becomes a problem. And that's my rebuttal to your, I don't know, 5 minutes, or I should say, yeah, about 5 minutes of stuff because you basically took 2.5 minutes of your stupid fucking intro. Um, but yeah, whatever. Deuces.